Welcome, everyone. We are so excited to have you here, and thank you for spending your holiday break with us. We are happy and excited to be networking with all of you today, and I will pass it off to Jasmine.
All right. Thank you, Maria.
Maybe.
You want to go to the next slide,
Yep,
please?
there we go.
All right. So for those who are new today, just put new in the chat. So I'm gonna go over a little bit about what we do on our properties. So Massive Capital, we just merged with Realty One. All combined, we have close to $500 million on assets, including our multifamily and retail spaces. So we are a vertically integrated company. So with that said, we do equity. We have a family office. We have retail on the equity side. We have a brokerage for all the triple net assets. We also have a property management in-house just for the triple net assets. We have a new construction and development for new construction for all our retail spaces on metal and wood. And we also have our coaching program. Some of you are part of it. So what we created with our education program is pretty much like a lab where you interact, where you are part of the behind the scenes. Having all these assets, it sounds really cool, but just learning what goes behind the scenes to take those assets to the closing table, it's amazing. So if you're interested about our education program, definitely reach out to us. So we are in Texas, Georgia, North Carolina, and Denver, and we're looking to expand to Arizona and Tampa, Florida. Next slide, please. Okay, that's the team behind the team. So that's pretty much all of us. On the top, you will see the investor relations team, myself, Maria, Trevor, Mike, and everybody from our merge with Realty One. We have a whole team to take all these assets to the closing table and running them. So that's the whole team behind Massive Capital. That's the principles. You probably identify Mike Bell is with us today, Sharar and Sanjay. And then from Realty One, we have Bo, Alexis, and Pat Hamilton. All right, so these are exciting things that had happened this year on Massive Capital. All the assets that we have closed in this year. So we have new development on Austin, multifamily in Amberwood, Dallas, Warner Robins in Georgia. New development here in Houston for those who are in Houston, a really great location. We have in Denver a value-add multifamily. We have a new construction on the triple net side with our partners in Realty One. We have a vacant lot in Katy that is 11 acres for new development. We have multifamily in North Carolina, another more lot in Houston, 10 acres for industrial development. So that's going to be an exciting opportunity. And right now we have Horizon, a great opportunity for people who are looking to get more cash flow. And multifamily, we also have a triple net in Austin, a new construction with a few spots. But let me pass it on to Maria.
Yeah, I'm really excited to share this opportunity. Tomorrow, we are having our first 506C for accredited only investors webinar. It is at 7 p.m. Central Time. So if you are wanting to not miss out and hearing this opportunity for accredited investors only, you can click and scan that QR code. It'll take you to the sign up link. It'll add it to your calendar so you won't miss out on our webinar experience. This is the picture from the top of it. You can see all of the different buildings of Horizon and then a picture of the front of the apartment complex. So we hope to see you there.
So hey, go back, Maria.
Okay.
Just to check if so I hope everyone get a chance. chance, see if that QR code is working, and it really take a look at it because it just you're not going to buy anything by doing it, and it'll just bring you to like a page that has more information about Horizon, but also gets you register for the webinar tomorrow night. So if you go there, you can directly use that QR code. It'll take you to the site. You can register for the webinar, and there's some other things in there as well. But love to have everybody join us and get registered for the webinar that we'll be doing. Thank you, Maria.
No problem.
And if you have trouble with the QR code there as well, let us know.
Yes, please.
And I think
scan it.
Jasmine put the link in the chat as well. So thank you.
Awesome, awesome. All right. We're gonna go to breakout rooms. I know this is your favorite time of networking calls. We're gonna do 3 different breakout rooms with some questions in them. And Jasmine, our breakout room is ready, so I can go through the next question.
Almost ready. 1 second.
All right.
Okay, they're ready.
Okay, so our first question is, what is your biggest highlight from 2023? We're going to try to give everyone 1 to 2 minutes to talk about it, but really think about something that is your biggest highlight from 2023 that you can share with the group and hope we can all celebrate together, because we're not competing with everyone. When you do well, we all do well. So it's really to share how you've grown and a big highlight for you this year, whether it's a financial highlight or a personal highlight. We'd love to connect and share together.
All right, let's go.
Welcome back, everyone. If you cut off on any of your calls, I'm so sorry, on your conversations. Does anyone have anything amazing to share? A big highlight from 2023? If not, I'm going to pick on people because I had a pretty cool room.
I can go. Can you hear me?
I
Yes,
had
we
one.
can. Oh, hold on. We'll
Okay.
do Calvin, and then I'll go to you, Danny.
Okay.
You sure, Danny? Ladies first. Is that no? That's a guy. I'm sorry,
a guy.
Danny.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll go ahead. My name is Calvin Vitalis. I'm out of South Florida. I sold my company last year at an online car dealership, and for the last 12 months, 18 months, I've been traveling to 6 different countries, and I've been able to acquire 20 different properties and a combination of 6 different countries. So I'm really excited about doing international real estate. So I focus right now on international real estate. Most of my units are set up for STR. So that's what I'm doing now. We just bought a hotel in Dominican Republic and some other property in Costa Rica.
That's
can you hear me?
awesome. Yeah,
All
that
right.
is amazing.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's really exciting.
I love it. Thanks for sharing, Calvin. Danny, let's have you on mute and share with us your big wins for 2023. And Danny, you got to unmute. I'm sorry. I think we might have muted you.
I became a great grandfather this year.
Hey, and I know one more might want to share, Mr. Russell.
So being a grandfather, I did that many years ago. Now I'm a great grandfather. I'm going to become a second grandfather in a couple of weeks also.
Congratulations. All right, Russell.
My 2023
I'm
highlight.
just
Go ahead, Russell. I'm sorry.
I'm just going for first grandpa. Not great yet.
Yay! That's exciting. Anyone else want to share? Cool. All right. All righty. I will go to our next question. So now that you can see my screen, our next question is, what are some financial goals for 2024? So these are sticking to strictly financial goals. What's your plans and what you're thinking about doing? I'll give you about 2 seconds to think about it. So, a lot of time. But really think about your financial goals for 2024. Can't wait to hear them. All right.
Maria, do you want to talk about some of the highlights for Massive Capital in 2023? I need a second.
Oh, sure. Yes, I'd love to. In 2023, Massive, we've completed 15 syndications in the almost 2 years, 2.5 years that we've been in Massive Capital. So that's pretty exciting. And it's really neat to see how much we've grown. I know some of you have been here with us from probably from the beginning. So it's cool to see where we had a few people on the slides and now we have a huge team with partnering with Realty One. So that's a huge highlight for us. And for those of you who are new, thank you for coming and thank you for hanging out and networking with us. We hope to show you some of those new and highlights that we have gotten this year. So it is exciting.
Yes, the other thing that I want to highlight for Massive
Ooh.
Capital is we created this community for women who are also investing, also creating wealth for their families, but also growing on every single aspect, like personally, professionally, becoming the best version of ourselves to impact everybody around us. So super excited for that as well. We're gonna
Those
put
that's
the link on the
women
chat.
only. I'm very sorry, but if you are not a female, maybe you could invite someone. We do have a link. We will have a link at the end of our question. So please stick around. We've got amazing list of people coming up this next year. So if you haven't come to She before, you might want to start now. And if you have, it's gonna get even better.
All right, so let's go to the breakout rooms.
Hope you guys had a great breakout room. Does anyone want to share? No financial goals for 2024?
I think David should share because David have a nice problem.
Danny, I like how you are telling people who should share. I like that. That's good. All right. David.
My financial goal for 2023 is to close 1,000 units in Tennessee and to close 30 units in Pines, in Springs, Texas. And then start to work on another property in Houston of 269 units. So that's my financial goals to accomplish that.
Awesome.
And that's why I'm here with Massive Capital, because I think with Massive Capital, I'll be able to accomplish my goal easily.
Awesome. All right. Let's see. David, are you able to unmute? Because apparently you have a good one.
What?
You want to share your financial goal for 2024?
Financial goal?
Yeah.
I don't know. Try to make a lot of deals.
There you go.
A lot of deals. I'm working on 2 big ones, but apparently I don't know. I'm running to a stumble.
I understand. Good deal. Good deal. Anyone else?
There were very few interesting on my breakout room. I'm sorry, like my video wasn't loading, so it just looked like I was just being sneaky over there. Like I didn't get to talk, but you guys were sharing about leaving your W-2 jobs. I don't know if you guys want to talk about it, Eden or Rochelle. I'm sorry.
I could share.
Yeah, Eden.
Hi. So currently I still have a W-2 job. And I just mentioned in the room that, I feel really bad every day from Monday to Friday because my heart's somewhere else. But unfortunately, we have to work to pay our bills right now by quietly billing the real estate, right? So Friday night to Sunday, that's my passion where it's at. But then Monday comes around, then I have to go back to my W-2. So, and that's for now. But hopefully, with some the good networking, great support group, and guidance, I could make it the next 5 years, get somewhere with it. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm so glad to have you here, Eden. And it's hard. It's hard having a W-2. I know when I left mine, it was a big celebration. When you do though, when anyone does leave their W-2, you got to present it on here so we can all celebrate together because it's a huge step to make, and we're excited. I don't know if you guys were on the she call when Brooke got to leave her W-2. I was crying, she was crying. Like it's a huge success, and we love to share those goals when people get to that. So I'm glad you guys have those for 2024. So we got to make a lot of money so we can do that.
And it's a whole process. One of the things that I always talk to investors, like, we don't underestimate your W-2 job. I know the end goal is to just leave your W-2 job and live out of passive income and multifamily and all that. But don't underestimate your W-2 job, your cash flow. Like, all these investments are long term. So appreciate that, like, enjoy the
Yeah.
journey,
Thanks,
because
Ellen.
once, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't talk about for the first years, like, you pretty much are not getting any cash flow, so don't rush it. Enjoy the process and be ready for the transition.
Yeah, definitely. If you're able to, I understand, especially if it's one that keeps you away from actually doing the amount of real estate that you want. So I love it. And thank you. Does anyone have any more to share? Okay, we'll go to our next question. All right. So our next question, what are some personal goals for 2024? So we did financial, we've done things that we had to highlight. These are personal goals. So maybe these aren't relating to real estate, or I know for me, I want to read more books and get more of those books read that I have on my shelf. So I want to be able to do that. That's a personal goal for me. So that's kind of an example of some personal goals. And I hope you guys have some great ones that maybe I can use as well.
All
All right, Jasmine, you ready?
Yes, let's go.
Does anyone have any fun goals that they have for 2024?
Fun
Personal
goals.
goals? Yeah.
Fun goals.
I'm hoping someone has some good ones because I want some
I'm
more.
going to Japan in March, in February. March.
That's cool.
My goal in 2024 is to join Massive Capital and become a massive capital raiser.
There you go. Well, Danny, you gotta come on Mondays, and I'll try and send you a link to book a call. I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah.
There will be there's a QR code in about 2 slides that will be a book a call. If you want to book a call with me, I'll help you get to those capital raising courses, because if some of you did have a goal to be on a GP team or to raise capital, we have a call every Monday at 10 a.m. Central Time. And that is where we go over ways to capital raise. We talk it out as a group. If we have questions, if we have investors that are kind of challenging, we talk it together and we see how we can help each other raise capital, whether it's on a deal you're working with us or whether it's on a deal that you have. You don't have to be specific to Massive, but it's always good time to help each other out and really build that community, because capital raising is hard. Something we think is going to come super easy, but it is not. It is something difficult sometimes.
Tell me about it. I've been there.
Yeah, Danny, you know for sure. Ellen, you have anyone you wanted to share? I know you got on your computer.
Daniel and I, we had a pretty awesome conversation. Daniel, want to share your personal goal for 2024?
Yeah, my goal is to go full vegan. I've been on this path for the past 2 years, and I feel all the benefits of it, and I also want to lose 15 pounds, which will put me at my ideal weight. So Christmas and Thanksgiving got me this year.
Yeah, I understand. More power to you, Daniel. I love hamburgers.
Hey,
So,
I love chicken.
oh, chicken. Oh no. All
And the
right.
problem, and the funny thing is, of course, I still have to cook for my family. So preparing
Oh,
a meal for myself and then preparing their meal and not sneaking and tasting.
oh, that's hard. You're gonna have to make veggies taste really good.
But I actually, I have a few people in my network who are vegan, and I've gotten cookbooks, I've gotten recipes, and a good support group.
Good. Well, if you find a good one, put it in. If you're in some of our WhatsApp chats, I mean, I'm gonna try and pretend like I can eat vegan for a day. But hey, I'm always up for a challenge on something to cook. So that would be a good one. That
Gotcha.
would be a good one.
I know.
Um, I want to hear some more goals. I'm excited about Daniel's. No goals. All right.
I'm from Georgia. I'm not giving up my fried chicken.
Man, I'm glad you got to talk today. I missed you. It's good to have you. I understand. I understand. So now we'll go into our shameless plugs, as Trevor likes to call it. So next week, Tuesday, January 2nd, we normally have a she call that's just for our women in our community, but for one day only. And I know if Trevor was here, he'd be so excited. We are inviting everyone to come to this call. It is 6 p.m. Central Time, Tuesday, January 2nd, and we are having a coach from Tony Robbins come and talk to us. If you've ever been to a Tony Robbins event or ever wanted to go to a Tony Robbins event, this is your chance to do so. They're going to be condensing kind of one of their main live events into an hour and a half presentation. So it's gonna be intense. It's gonna be amazing. And I will be there as well as about half the people on this call. So don't forget to sign up. We are so excited for this opportunity, and we cannot wait to help you discover your next level. I know all of you talked about your personal and financial goals for 2024, and I want you to succeed on those. So this is your first step. It is the second day in January, so let's do it. I hope make sure that QR code works. It should take you to a landing page. It is girly in pink. I'm very sorry, but men are welcome at this call. You don't have to be like Trevor and wear a wig, even though he did, just to be there. So I loved it. Please sign up. It's going to be amazing. You don't want to miss it. Anything else to add, Jasmine?
Just let you know that it. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Can you hear me? Never mind. Okay, cool. It I don't know where you were going with that, but it is for everyone. Everyone is welcome. It will be a little bit longer than the normal hour. Is that correct, Jasmine? Yes, it will be an hour and a half. So I know that we're normally at an hour, so it will be a little bit longer. It is exclusive. This is it's an exclusive webinar, correct, Jasmine? All right. Sounds good. It will not be recorded. Yes, it will not be recorded. So make sure that you are there and in person. We will not be able to send it out to you. That's why it's so important to get signed up and get there, because you don't want to miss out. So I hope all of you got it. If not, the link is in the chat. And thank you guys all for spending your time with us. If you would like more information or you heard something exciting from Massive that you'd like to be a part of, maybe the capital raising course or joining our education program, please scan that QR code and book a call with one of us. And we would love to help you on your journey. We want you guys to be successful and even more successful than you were in 2023 and 2024. So we'd love to be a part of that journey if it works out. So please book a call. We'd love to talk to you. And It was wonderful to get to spend this evening together and networking. Thank you so much, and we will see you all next
Maria?
week. Yes.
The evening with the Robbins coach, is that strictly live or is that going to be online?
It's online. It's a Zoom call.
Okay. Thank you.
You better be there, Ned.
My wife says so.
There you go. I like her already. All right. Ned's going to be there, so you don't want to miss it. Have a great evening, everyone. We will see you next week.